How is everyone? I've been saying for ages that I will film my kind of everyday makeup routine. I did a wee poll a few days ago to see if you would rather watch it as a long video, me blabbering on for ages, or a reel, and most people voted for an IGTV. So this is what this is going to be. I haven't planned it or anything, so this is just going to be whatever I can kind of grab. I've already used my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream as my moisturiser. This is just my absolute favourite. And then I used this SPF. Obviously, yes, I live in Scotland. Yes, it's grey and cloudy and rainy, but SPF is still so important. I'm going to use the Stila One Step Primer. You can see I've not got an awful lot left. I think I've got a spare one in the drawer. I need to check. If not, I'm going to need to order another one. This is really good for just evening out your skin tone. So it would be interesting to know if anyone's got a different primer that they recommend. I really don't know much about makeup. I enjoy putting it on myself, but it's definitely not one of my talents. Very much a simple chuck it on kind of person. If I'm going to get my makeup done for a night out or something, I always go to someone else to get it done, because just maybe I should learn. Right, so primer on, YSL always under my eyes. This one's starting to run out as well. Do you find that everything seems to run out all at the same time? Like, oh, it's so annoying. I really like the pattern on this one. It was a limited edition one, but I only opened it recently. I had it in the box. I bought it when I saw the cute packaging. So that's a firm favourite. I just dab it in. Now I'm sure I will do loads of this in the wrong order and stuff, so feel free to give me any tips and pointers, because yeah, I think maybe one of my New Year's resolutions should be to get better at my makeup. So this is what I'm going to use now. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish from Charlotte Tilbury. You can tell I'm still half asleep. Now I love this, but the only downside is you get quite a lot of fallout. I bought the proper brush that you're meant to use with it from Charlotte Tilbury and it didn't really help, so I just used this brush. And I found the best way to save as much product as possible, instead of like rubbing your brush in, it's just kind of dab it and then start by just dabbing the product onto your face, and then you can kind of rub it in a wee bit more once you've got the product on your skin. I don't use too much. It's just quite a natural finish. I don't like to look like I've got like hundreds of makeup on just for every day. I'm just going to the fort today to meet my friend and who we want for lunch, so I'm excited about that. I just love being able to eat food out again, even if it is only lunch and no alcohol. Better than nothing. So that's that. You can see it's just a light coverage. Dropping that. Then my latest find for my brows is the Gimme Brow from Benefit. Absolutely love it. I have my eyebrows microbladed, but they were due a top up a month or so ago, but I ended up getting a hospital appointment right exactly at that time, so I had to cancel it and I was gutted. So it's rebooked for the 7th of April. I go to Carla Gordon. She's just amazing. It's quite hard to do this in the phone rather than the mirror. Oh, made a mess already. Get that in a second. Honestly, I make a mess all the time with my makeup. Always something goes wrong. It's definitely harder to do it in the phone. Let me just grab a mirror and fix this a wee bit. I always have like a wiper or tissue handy for any mistakes. What next? Okay, bronzer. I use this to kind of define my eyes as well. Obviously this is just a quick everyday one, so if you can multitask with a product, even better. This is the Airbrush bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I love her stuff. This doesn't seem to have the same fallout as the Flawless Finish. I just use this to define the contour of my eye a little bit, open them up, make me look a bit more awake. Again, I'm sure lots of people are going to be cringing, thinking I'm doing it all wrong. Feel free to tell me, because honestly, I have no clue. A bit of a tiny bit underneath. Easy. And then I'm just going to put eyeliner. This is Charlotte Tilbury again. It's the Rock and Kohl in Amber Moon. I just use this for my waterline. I'm finally able to do this in the phone. I find this one stays quite well in my waterline. A lot of them just kind of seem to run off really, really easily. And mascara, my favourite one at the moment is the Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes. I had semi-permanent eyelashes on for ages there, and before that my eyelashes were actually pretty good. I was quite pleased with them, and as my extensions all came off I realised how destroyed my real lashes are, so I won't be having nice extensions for Christmas. I'm going to try and focus on my poor eyelashes and get them back to strong and healthy. I'm going to try and use this mirror just while I do this. Try not to make too crazy a face. I love watching people's makeup videos and seeing the funny faces they pull when they do mascara, because it's exactly what I do. I was reading somewhere that it's impossible to put your mascara on with your mouth shut, and I don't know, I think I kind of agree. You can see the difference. Long way to go to get these lashes back to how I want them, but I've been using the serum from Hairburst, the eyebrow and lash serum, so I'm hoping that's gonna give me a boost. I've been wanting to try the Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I don't know if anyone's tried that. Let me know if it's any good. Everything I've tried of Charlotte Tilbury so far, I've absolutely loved. Her stuff. It's just brilliant. It's just good quality and it sits on my face really well. So one of my favourites. Back to my bronzer, the one that I just used on my eyes. Since I've had my cheek fillers done, I feel like, I don't know, my cheeks just pop a wee bit more. Absolutely loving the results, and it's not even really finished kind of settling yet. It won't be long. I'm trying to think how long ago that was. Is that a week I've had that done now? It's just a little bit of bronzer. I don't need too much up here because I actually have quite bad hyperpigmentation at the top of my head, which is almost like my skin's natural bronzing for me. So I don't need a lot. That's me. And then this, more Charlotte Tilbury, is the Bronze and Glow Film Star. So you can see you've got the two in there. I use this fan brush. I usually use a smaller one, but I'm not sure what I've done with it. I'm just going to use the highlighter, this one. You don't need much of this. It's really, really effective. It's a tiny bit for cheekbones. And I put a tiny bit under the arch of my eyebrow. Top lip, into my nose. And then I just use my ring finger and put a little bit in the corner of my eye just to give it a bit of shine. Obviously my mascara's dry and I've not rubbed that everywhere. Okay, and then a little bit of blusher. I think in this horrible weather, the more colour you can get in your cheeks, the better. If I can open it. So this is another Charlotte Tilbury one, Cheek to Chick in Ecstasy. You can see there's two different colours. I tend to just swirl them around. Now this is quite a kind of sheer blusher, so it's not matte. I almost feel like it's got quite a lot of highlighter in it, so you don't need too much, otherwise you look a bit shiny. Okay, and then I just need to pick lips for today, and what have we got here? Probably just a lip oil. This one's from Beauty Pie. My lips are quite dry at the moment, so lipstick's not really going to work. And that's me. So let me know what you think. Tell me if there's anything that I've done wrong or in the wrong order, or if you've got any product recommendations. Goodness, I really am still asleep. Yeah, and if you like this video, then I'll do some more in the future.